been melting away. We've been lying on the shore for a while, and our song is still you are the sea. It's a
Right, my name is Dr. Sue Morrison, and today I'm speaking to Alex Smith. We're in Sandend Hall in Aberdeenshire, North Aberdeenshire. Alex, for the record, could you please confirm your name and your age, please?
Alex Smith, and I'm 69.
Thank you very much. Could I ask you when you first started an experience in Sandend?
I was born in Sandend in 1948. At that time, the prefabs had just been built at Sandend, and I was the first boy born in the prefabs. So that was 1948.
What are your first memories of Sandend?
I suppose the memories of Sandend are going further down the village to visit my granny and my granddad's and all relatives, because at that time everyone in Sandend was related. So memories of that, memories of going to school, memories of going down the beach, and just playing around with my pals. That was it. Yeah.
Tell me about the beach.
The beach has always been popular. If you go back to maybe the 20s and 1920s and 1930s, the residents of Sandend, they didn't have much money. They were all fishermen, and fishing wasn't that good at the time. So to try and augment that, during the summer, the occupiers would let out the house for visitors to come, and they would come and the occupier of the house would then move up into the loft and stay there where the nets were mended, or they would go out and stay in the wash house outside while the visitors were there. Of course, at that time there was no water, no sewage, no electricity, so the lady of the house had to carry buckets of water for her guests, and of course she also had to empty the toilet a couple of times a day. So the attraction for these visitors was the beach, and they would come from all over, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Perth. They would come up, motor up maybe come by train, because at that time there was a station just up at Glasgow, so it was busy at that time. However, in the war, the Second World War, during that, visitors, that trailed off. After the war, it did pick up a wee bit. Again, the attraction was the beach. There weren't so many people coming then, and so the visitors did tail off in the 50s and 60s. People would still come to the beach from all around, you know, if it was a nice day. And of course now we still have visitors, but they have holiday homes. And again, the attraction is the harbour area and the beach. I remember going to the beach in the morning. It was a nice day, down with the pals down the beach and into the water, home for lunch, back down again in the afternoon. Perhaps mum would come along, aunties, all the cousins, and we'd have a picnic. The picnic, of course, was you had your tea and the best china came down, and biscuits, sandwiches, and whoever stayed nearest the beach would nip home, boil up a couple of kettles, and come back with the hot water for the tea. Then it was back into the sea again. And then back, when you come out of the sea, you always got a biscuit. This was called chattery chow. And this was a biscuit to stop your teeth chattering. Chattery chow. And so that's my memories of the beach. Of course, further up, there are the bents. And I have memories of playing there, cowboys and Indians and hide and seek, things like that. So that's my memories of the beach.
What did you wear when you went to the beach?
Oh, just your swimming trunks. There were no wetsuits in those days. You know, and you see people now going in with their wetsuits. And you think, oh, come on. It's not that cold. But no, that was all you wore, just your swimming trunks. And then come back, as I say, had your picnic, maybe tea you had, or lemonade or something like that. That wasn't quite so good because the lemonade tended to be a bit warm. There's nothing worse than warm lemonade. But that's the type of thing you remember.
Did you go in boats or anything?
No. Some of the kids did go in boats. There was a fishing boat in the harbour. He would go out for lobsters or mackerel, and sometimes, occasionally, take the kids out with him. I was out once or twice, but I wasn't out that often. Although my dad was a fisherman, the sea never really appealed to me, other than to go in with my swimming costume. That was it.
Can you describe Sandend Beach for me, please?
It's just a huge area of clean sand. During the war, there were poles put into the beach to stop landings. The blocks were also built. The blocks are still there, and really we need them there for erosion. Otherwise, the sea just keeps going further in and further in. So that I would just describe the beach as a great place. And now, as well as people going in just to paddle or whatever, we have the surfers coming, and it's good to see them in the summertime. All the surfers there, and people in the water, and people having picnics. I don't know if they still have a kettle or what, but they still have their picnics. We're talking about cables coming in, and I was down at the beach just now and just took a short video, and I thought, I would like to see them trying to put cables in there today. It's so wild. And just exactly what effect the cables would have, it's difficult to know. The company that's doing it, there's going to be no problem, but we've heard all this before.
Do you feel you've been given enough information?
I don't think we have. The company that's doing it have experts advising them. Unfortunately, we don't. We just have to maybe believe what they're saying, or it's very difficult to know.
So the people of Sandend, the community, have not been shown any plans of the possible or potential landfall site?
I believe they have. I think there was an exhibition, unfortunately I couldn't get to it. I believe they have been shown some plans, but at the moment they're told that this is just one of the options. Don't think so. I think this is maybe there are a few options, but this is the one they've their eye on.
What kind of impact do you think the landfall site, if it is based at Sandend, might have on community living?
How it's going to affect the beach itself, I don't really know. Any construction work, I'm concerned about that. You know, the bridge as you come into Sandend, is it going to withstand heavy machinery coming in? What sort of upheaval is there going to be? How is it going to affect tourism while this is going on? Those are the things that concern me.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I would, if this is going to go ahead, and personally I do think it will, because I think that I was trying to fight a big company, and I think if it does go ahead, what's in it for us? We have problems at Sandend with landslips and different things. Come on, what are we going to get out of this? That's the only thing.
Well, thank you very much, Alex.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, the day has been melting away. We've been lying on the shore for a while, and also